For years, I thought the holidays are all about overeating. That was the script I inherited. Big plates, seconds, thirds, and then the I will deal with it in January type of shame. I grew up in a Black family where food is the love language, like real food, butter, salt, mac and cheese that could win awards, peach cobbler, sweet potato pies, the kind of plates that make you want to unbutton your jeans halfway through dinner. Most of us feel like we have a willpower problem, but you don't. You just have traditions, environments, and habits that were built long before you learned how to protect your goals. You can enjoy the holidays. You can eat your favorite foods. You can stay on track on a weight loss journey without feeling restricted or deprived. It starts with breaking from the belief that the holidays are an automatic free-for-all. I'm giving you simple strategies that let you enjoy the season without blowing your progress you are working so darn hard for. Let's get into it. How do I manage the holidays without losing myself? Even after years of doing this work, even with stronger boundaries and tighter habits, I still feel that same type of pull, because the holidays, they don't just challenge your plate and your eating habits, they challenge your nervous system. Us girls over 40, we're carrying two battles at the same time: the food environment and the family pressure. You've got all the social stuff, the office parties, the school events, the foods and sweets here and there that keep showing up. Then you've got the invisible load of planning, coordinating, hosting, gift lists, and remembering everything for everyone. This is one of the reasons why I spend a good deal of time in like October and November helping my clients set the emotional tone before the chaos even starts. If you don't get ahead of it, the season will absolutely take over your habits, your energy, and your sense of control. It's about staying mindful, staying connected to your body, and refusing to let this time of year convince you that you need to abandon yourself. I'm gearing every client up, building strategies, building confidence, building a mindset that says, I can enjoy the holidays and stay in my power. Because this is a season where women forget themselves. And I refuse to let that happen to you. The first shift you need to make is holidays are about people, not about the plate. Most of us were raised on traditions that centered around food as the main character. When that's all you've ever known, it totally makes sense that your brain is automatically going to link holiday with overeating. Think about it. The memories that you hold on to from past holidays, they're never really so much about food. They're about the people that you're with, the conversations, the laughter, the energy in the room, the feeling of just being together. Now, food plays a supporting part, but it's not the main one. When you shift the I need to indulge because that's what we do here to I'm here to connect, not to numb out on sugar and carbs, you take back your power. It doesn't mean that you avoid foods you love. It means you stop letting those foods run the day. Before you walk into any gathering this season, ask yourself, what do I actually want this moment to be about? Once you sort of anchor into that, the food becomes something you enjoy, but it's not something that you lose yourself in. Here's where most women trip themselves up. They walk into the holidays thinking, oh, well, I have to be perfect or I might as well give up. The 80-20 rule is the solution. Live 80% aligned with your goals and then keep that 20% open for those holiday meals and traditions that matter for you. Let's be clear here. 20% does not mean completely gorging out on the dessert table. That's the old identity. The new empowered version of you picks these indulgences with intention. You choose what you actually enjoy. You savor it, and then you stop when you're finished. No guilt, no shame, no I'll fix it later. When you adopt this whole 80-20 rule, the urgency and panic disappear. You get to enjoy the holidays without feeling like you're risking everything. I need you to stay with me through this video because one of the later strategies is going to hit you right in your habits. It's the one nobody wants to hear, but it's the one that's going to change your entire holiday season. This is one that quietly derails many people. Holiday portion sizes are massive. If you grew up where love was served on a plate, you probably piled it on high. You don't need 3 heaping spoonfuls of everything just because it's tradition. Use your plate as a guide. Half your plate, veggies or fiber-heavy sides. Then that little palm of protein, make sure that protein is on your plate, and then 1 or 2 little holiday items you genuinely enjoy. Not a mountain, not everything in the room. This isn't about restriction, but awareness. You have to go in there eating like a woman who is in control of her choices. I want you to pause and make this real. Drop in the comments, what's the one holiday trigger that gets you every year? When you name it, you take the power away from it. Put it in the comments. This is how we build real community here. All right, back to it. Before you walk in, pick 1 or 2 things you truly love. Skip the stuff you don't. When you walk in with a plan, you're not reacting, you're actually choosing. You don't need everything, you need what matters. Move your body. A 20 to 30 minute walk can save your entire holiday season. Movement regulates blood sugar, it calms your nervous system, it keeps cravings in check, and keeps you grounded. I always love to say this, but you don't need perfection, you need consistency. Before we move into the next strategy, I want to give you something that will support you through this season. My free Power of Protein guide for women over 40. This guide will help you build meals that are full, balanced, and grounded, which is exactly what your body needs when holiday eating tries to pull you off centers. Oh no. Be brutally honest about alcohol. Nobody wants to hear this, but it will change you. Alcohol completely hits differently after 40. I had a client who lost 20 pounds in 3 months, and she told me, Erica, I have to tell you the truth. The reason I stopped is because you were honest with me about the drinking. She had been drinking 2 glasses of wine a night, using it as a coping mechanism, familiar to many, stress, family relationships, everything. She quit. Cold turkey. She actually didn't replace the wine. She replaced the reason that she thought she needed it. Ask yourself, do I want the drink or do I want the feeling that it gives me? Because if it's the feeling, there are other ways to get that. Master the power of no thank you. You're not obligated to accept every offer. Saying no thank you, not really rude. Nobody truly cares about what you eat. The guilt is just old conditioning and people pleasing. A simple, oh, no thank you, I'm good. It's enough. Release the guilt and move the heck on. If you overdo it, it's not the end of the world. One meal is not going to derail you. Shame will. You're human. You wake up the next day, drink some water, move your body, eat a balanced meal, and keep on moving. The woman who succeeds forgives herself. The woman who spirals, she convinces herself that she's failed. You get to choose who you're going to be. The holidays don't have to take you out of your rhythm. You can enjoy the food. You can stay aligned with your goals. You can walk into the new year proud of how you showed up. This season can feel different because you are different. Keep moving, keep glowing, and remember, you're sexy, strong, and unstoppable.